Behind me is the remains of the Winchester Palace, but now let me tell you the story of the Winchester geese. Back in the medieval times, the Winchester geese were ladies of the night. They were prostitutes. It was frowned upon back in those days, but the Bishop of Winchester said to the ladies, "You can ply your trades, but I want some of your money." So while he was living round there in Winchester Palace, drinking out of gold goblets and walking about in silk dressing gowns, these poor women were out here plying their trade, covered in fleas and scabs. They was in a terrible state. He never looked after them at all. When they died, which they did in those days of disease, and all sorts of things would be wrong with them, there was no fresh water. But he said they were sinners, so he would not give them a burial in the graveyard. What he done, he dug a pit and he slung their bodies in there. When we come through centuries later with Crossrail, they discovered these little bones, the women's bones, little bones. They called in the archaeologists and they realised that they was the bones of the prostitutes, and the little bones, they was probably pregnant. This is the story of the Winchester geese. This is where the death pit is, and it's now called Crossbones Graveyard. This is the memorial to the Winchester geese, and if you'd like to come and tie a ribbon or leave a note, you're more than welcome. We're in Red Cross Way down by Borough Market. If you'd like to know any more about London history, give Cabby Karen a follow.